This is KWCH 12 Eyewitness News Weekend.
To Burkhead to the end zone. Hello, Super Bowl. New England is heading back again for the third straight year.
Yeah, the Chiefs falling one game short of their first Super Bowl in nearly 50 years. Kansas City losing to New England tonight in that AFC Championship game.
And we have crews at Arrowhead Stadium bringing you full Team 12 coverage of the game. You'll hear from Chiefs fans in just a moment. First, though, Jacob Albrock shows you what led to the end of the Chiefs season. Jacob.
Mike, Melissa, this is about as excruciating as it can get. One of the first plays, the first big plays of the game for the Chiefs, you saw some of them in that great highlight video. Patriots already threatening at 7-0, and Reggie Ragland makes this play, and it's like a spark of hope for the Chiefs. Here we go. But they couldn't get it going in the first half. They just couldn't get it going. So we're going to jump to the third quarter now. The Chiefs looking for anything offensively, and they came out of halftime on fire, trying to get back up from that 14-point deficit. That's Sammy Watkins from young Patrick Mahomes. And then the first touchdown goes to Travis Kelce on the next play, which we'll show you after the great play. Well, we're going to skip ahead now, actually, to a fourth down stop. This one, it was fourth down. Chiefs were down 3. They go for it on 4th and inches. The first of what was just a wild sequence of plays from about this point on in the game, so the Chiefs take over on downs. Then, as we move ahead, the Chiefs punting on the next drive, and this is just a wild play. This is the kind of game it was, a game of inches, of less than an inch, of centimeters, because when this play happened, everyone thought the Chiefs, one, had just taken the lead. Now, he couldn't have advanced that punt anyway, but you at least thought the Chiefs had the ball. But the officials say, after review, that Julian Edelman, that guy, didn't actually touch it. And I'm telling you, if he didn't, you could have fit a blade of grass in between the ball and his hand. It was that close. That was a critical point in the game. More on that in Sports Sunday. A few plays later then, Tom Brady has it, and the ball don't lie because the Chiefs get it right back anyway. So, okay, that sets up another Chiefs touchdown and a beautifully designed play to Damian Williams. They take their first lead of the game. It goes back and forth a little bit. Then we get to overtime on a last-minute field goal. And in overtime, the play that you saw at the beginning, Brady, meticulous. The Chiefs never see the ball. They lose the coin flip. The Patriots score. The Patriots lose. Ugh. Chiefs lose. Ugh.
This team has been beating teams all year, especially at home. They're explosive, but happy we won the toss. My man Slate called heads again, and we got it, and we took it down. We took it down the field and scored, and it was awesome. What a game!
What a game was right. The outcome, not something Chiefs fans want. And, I will be your therapy session in a little bit on Sports Sunday, because a lot of the frustration is that Patrick Mahomes never touched the ball in overtime. Of course, the rules say that if you score a touchdown, the game's over. That it is what it is. Whether it's the right rule, we'll bring Jeffrey Parson in and we'll talk about that. Former Shocker basketball star Ron Baker tweeting that, saying the Patriots are a great organization, but can't we see both quarterbacks in a game? He says the coin flip decided the winner. That's maybe a little bit dramatic. The Chiefs decided the winner when they didn't stop the Patriots, but should it have come down to a coin flip? It's a better question. We'll talk about it all in Sports Sunday in a little bit.
All right, Jacob, a lot of people need that therapy session, and it's free, by the way. Right, we have reporters live outside Arrowhead Stadium. We'll hear from Katie Johnston on what fans are saying after the loss.
First, let's send it out to Ariel Orsuto. Ariel, what's it like out there right now?
Well, Mike, this is definitely a tough one to swallow for the Chiefs organization because I don't think it was a very dramatic thing for Ron Baker to say. I think that the coin toss really did determine a lot of the outcome of this game. Obviously not 100% of it, but should Patrick Mahomes have had the ball in that overtime possession, I think it would have possibly been a bit of a different outcome. Unfortunately, he didn't, and unfortunately, the defense could not have gotten a stop there on that last possession. So, in the locker room, it was a very, very somber mood. But a lot of the players were talking about the hopefulness of next season. I spoke with Reggie Ragland. Jacob mentioned him earlier. He said that this team will be back. Chris Jones said this team will be back. And everyone wants to hear from the Chiefs quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. He said this team will be back.
No, I mean, you have to take in the hurt. I mean, you have to be accept that. I mean, this hurts. I mean, it's supposed to hurt. You put in work for this. You're doing everything you can to get to the Super Bowl and to win it. And for this opportunity to fall short, I mean, it's going to hurt. And he told us to accept that. I mean, you have to go through that. But at the same time, when you look back and then you come back and look at the bigger picture, you know that you can build off this.
He said it's going to hurt. If you want to see the pain that they were feeling, you can see them coming right off of the tunnel into the locker room. I have that video. It's on my Twitter at KWCH Ariel. You'll want to check that out.
Ariel, thank you. Katie Johnston has been speaking with Chiefs fans outside Arrowhead Stadium. Katie, what are they telling you after the game tonight?
Well, Melissa, right now it's quiet outside of Arrowhead, but earlier as Chiefs fans were pouring out of this stadium, so were their screams of sheer disappointment. Nearly all of the 76,000 fans in attendance at this game tonight stayed inside until the very last second. And just like what Ariel and Jacob and Ron Baker were iterating earlier in the newscast, a lot of the fans were disappointed with the NFL's overtime rules.
It's kind of crazy that with the overtime rules in the NFL that it basically comes down to a coin flip for two pretty hot offenses.
Last game they were on. If they would have been there like they were last game, we would have won.
Even with the loss, it was a historic historic win for Chiefs players that were in the game, and then also just a really emotional night for former players who were in attendance tonight. I spoke to a few just before kickoff.
You know, all the guys in there, all the guys have been through it. We've never been to this game.
Be here to watch this game. I wish I could strap it on and go out there myself.
Win or lose, the AFC Championship at Arrowhead Stadium is a special game to these former Chiefs defenders.
Not only for myself, but the whole entire organization, the fact that it's finally hosted here at Arrowhead Stadium.
And all three agree. This year is special. They'll give you 15 reasons why.
It just feels different now. You know, I really do think it feels different because of 15, Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, that's the perfect storm. These guys are made for each other.
Quarterback Patrick Mahomes' ability to make plays in seemingly impossible scenarios sets him aside from his older, more experienced peers. And these players tell me they've never seen anything like him.
I don't think there's a stage that is too big for him.
At Arrowhead, Katie Johnston, Eyewitness News.
All right, so fans in Boston, of course, celebrating tonight their team's third straight Super Bowl appearance. There were some fans here in Wichita, too, excited by tonight's outcome. Kristen Boxman caught up with those.
Well, the mood changed here pretty quickly after that last touchdown. A lot of Chiefs fans are already on their way out, but there were a few Patriots fans, those brave souls that showed out tonight, and they're leaving here as the happy ones.
Go back!
A handful of Patriots fans were the only ones smiling at the end of the night. In a sea of red, Larry Buckner sat in a Tom Brady jersey with his friends, who are all Chiefs fans.
These guys are taking it easy on me.
He says that name on his jersey is the reason why the Patriots are headed to the Super Bowl.
He needs the greatest quarterback of all time, but, you know, Mahomes is pretty good, but Brady's the greatest, and you're not going to outsmart him.
He's excited for the next big game, but he won't be happy unless the Patriots win.
Yeah, it's always exciting going to the Super Bowl, but we got to win it. We just got to win it. Just win. That's all we got to do.
And they say Chiefs fans,
woo! It's all right. Next season, buddy.
Will have to wait until next year. Kristen Boxman, Eyewitness News.
A wager is a wager. The Chiefs lost, but Trooper Ben with the Kansas Highway Patrol is taking it all in stride. He tweeted this of his shaved head just minutes after the Chiefs lost. He wasted no time. I guess he wanted the hair to grow back quickly. This was his wager against Dustin Fitch with the Massachusetts State Police on the outcome of the game.
All right, so the Patriots will take on the Rams. Super Bowl 53, 2 weeks in Atlanta, Georgia. You can watch that game right here on KWCH 12.